purchase of 2016 Chevy Malibus. 8 to choose from starting at just $13,995. Details at brookingsautomall.com. Brookings Auto Mall. What's in your driveway?
The potential downfall of a proposed ban on commercial surrogacy in the state.
Plus, it's an exciting time for the Bramble Park Zoo. What the Watertown attraction plans to do with a $1 million donation.
And making a comeback, where you may spot families of otters in Keloland.
Good morning. This is Keloland on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
Yeah, Hy-Vee is looking to help several nonprofits this month. From now until February 18th, Hy-Vee is hosting their 3rd annual Operation Diaper Drive. They're asking for the community's help in providing fresh diapers for nonprofits. That's mission are to help newer, unexpected families.
Customers can come in and make a donation of actual physical diapers or wipes at any of our stores.
If you don't have any to bring in, you can always make a monetary donation ranging from $1 to $5 at the register.
Snow has fallen in parts of Keloland, but is there more on the way?
Let's find out with meteorologist Scott Munt. Good morning, Scott.
Well, good morning, you two. We are looking at snow showers for today, but temperatures will be slightly warmer than what we had yesterday. We do have forecast highs today hitting the 30s across western, central, and southeastern Keloland. As we do check the outline, look for an increase in cloud cover with developing light snow or flurries, and that will continue into tonight. It will be cold tomorrow, temperatures retreating to the teens and 20s for highs. But I think the 30s will return for this weekend, and then we'll watch for that next hit of snow on Sunday. More details on the Keloland Live Doppler forecast with Brian Karstens coming up.
Thanks, Scott. A panel of state lawmakers will publicly discuss for the first time Thursday morning the criminal penalties and regulatory elements that Governor Kristi Noem has insisted are necessary for low THC hemp to become legal in South Dakota. The full text of her complete rewrite appears on the legislature's website. The House Agriculture and Natural Resources Committee is scheduled to reopen the hearing on HB 1008 when the panel of lawmakers meets later this morning. The governor would set an annual license fee up to $500 for a grower and $2,000 for a processor. Noem wants the program to be self-supporting. Last year, Noem vetoed legislation that would have legalized industrial hemp. She argued it would open the door to legalization of marijuana in South Dakota.
Lawmakers are expected to take up House Bill 1096 today. The bill would ban commercial surrogacy in South Dakota. Supporters of the measure say it'll protect children and surrogates. However, some people that oppose the bill say it will hurt the people of South Dakota.
What I'm more worried about is future families. This bill is going to shut the door on the last option a lot of families have to bring children into their home.
One representative filed an amendment that would take the bill to a summer study session. The bill sponsor says he's okay with the summer study, but wants to see his measure passed first.
When a predator targets a child or teen for sex, it often isn't violent. A case involving a former high school teacher accused of sexual contact with a minor student is bringing up an important conversation. Dr. Nancy Free with Child's Voice isn't commenting on that case, but says child sexual abuse often involves a process called grooming. That means an adult may befriend a child, earn their trust, and give them gifts over a period of time before anything becomes sexual. She also says minors cannot give consent to a sexual relationship.
First of all, if a child's underage, they can't give consent. Secondly, if it's a person who's in a position of authority, if this is someone who's in charge of me, really can there be a true consent?
Free says parents may be able to spot warning signs. We've listed those under this story on Keloland.com.
An anonymous donor is giving $1 million to a Watertown attraction. The Bramble Park Zoo will build an animal care facility thanks to the donation. The zoo director says the zoo needs the building to maintain its accreditation with the Association of Zoos and Aquariums. Some of the highlights of the building will be a quarantine and an expanded kitchen to prepare animals' meals.
It's going to allow us to do animal care in an efficient manner and to some very high standards of animal care.
The zoo will also be able to hire a new zookeeper thanks to a $90,000 grant from the Watertown Area Community Foundation, which was another recommendation from the AZA.
South Dakota is well known for its abundance of wildlife, and that includes otters. Yes, otters. Game Fish and Parks trail cameras have captured romps of river otters playing along the riverbanks in eastern Keloland in recent months. Wildlife officials say otters, which are on the state's threatened species list, are good for a river's ecosystem and through good management and reproduction, otters have made a strong comeback in this area.
Within the next year, Game Fish and Parks is looking at proposing to the commission to remove river otters from the threatened species list in South Dakota, and along with that, revising our management plan to include some different monitoring techniques going forward to make sure river otters continue to thrive.
Johnson says Game Fish and Parks relies heavily on the public to get reports of otter sightings. If you see one or a romp of them, you're asked to call the GF&P. Brian?
All right, as we finish up with weather this morning, a little bit of snow today in the Black Hills. In fact, the winter storm warning area for Lee Deadwood includes the possibility of 4 to 8 inches, but that's pretty small area. I don't think that's going to be widespread at any major rate of snow, just light stuff. Temperatures, here are some of the numbers by 1 o'clock. Sioux Falls near 30. Mitchell, a little bit warmer, middle 30s. We'll continue to watch the numbers tonight falling. In fact, Aberdeen could fall as low as 1, and some of those hourly numbers at 7 a.m. Yeah, pretty cold around Mobridge, but you do notice that Sioux Falls is not nearly that cold. We'll probably bottom out near 15. And then tomorrow, we'll kind of clear the decks with that snow chance ending in the morning and some clearing trying to work in to start off Saturday. Saturday is going to be a better day, warming-wise. In western South Dakota, a lot of 40s. There could be a 50 or 2. We'll continue to see how that pans out in the forecast. Numbers here tomorrow, though. Sioux Falls just a 20 for a high. Look at Fargo, 5 degrees. That's cold. But see how these numbers change on Saturday. 44 for the official high there in Rapid City. How about Sioux Falls 7-day forecast? 30s going into the weekend. We do want to bring in a chance of snow on Sunday. Now that chance of snow is at 50%, and also in Aberdeen it's now at 60%, and I do think Watertown and Easton and Minnesota, pretty good odds we're going to have a coating of snow, and it could be enough to affect travel on Sundays. So continue to watch that if you have plans this weekend for that. I do expect Pierre to get a hit of snow too on Sunday. Not a big temperature fluctuation. A lot of 30-degree weather the next several days. Maybe a drop after day 7. Continue to watch for that. Rapid City, 44 Saturdays. So another start to a weekend that looks pretty good, guys.
Thanks, Brian, and thanks for joining us for KELOLAND on the Go. Be sure to join us on air for midday in KELOLAND.
Until then, you can get up to the minute developments right here on KELOLAND.com. Now go have a great day.